Alright, it's recording right now.
You'll have me in jail if that light.
No, alright, so start with Pearl Harbor. What was your reaction to it?
Pearl Harbor.
Yes, what was your reaction to it?
Shit, I can't remember now that shit. That's been so long ago. When was that? What year was it?
December 7th, 1941.
Huh?
December 7th, 1941.
40, Jesus Christ.
You were in high school.
Well,
Tell him that. That's what he wants you
when
to
the
tell
hell
him.
did I graduate? I can't even remember.
1943.
43? Huh.
Okay, so where did you do your training at?
Huh?
Where did you do your training at?
Training?
Yes. Become a merchant marine.
When they put you on the ship, you got your training right there and then. You didn't get no goddamn training.
Okay.
Right. They didn't. I would say they didn't train like they do now.
You went to work. Boy, that's been a long time ago.
Yeah.
How many years ago has that been, for Christ's sake?
Okay, so...
I bet
80 years.
I bet 2/3 of them are dead.
Oh, I'm sure. 80 years ago.
Huh?
Yes.
Ain't they?
Yes.
Well, that's been a long time ago.
Now, do you know what ship you were on? The name of it?
Shit, no, I can't remember none of that goddamn shit.
Sorry.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
Huh?
I said it's okay.
Were you only on one ship? Or did they put you on more than one ship?
Hell yes, I was probably on 2 dozen.
Okay.
Soon we come home, hell, they put us on another ship.
Did you get to be on leave very long?
Huh?
Did you just go from one directly to another, or did you get to come home in between?
Oh, I don't remember. Jesus Christ, how long ago has that been?
Long time.
Oh yeah, it's been a long time. Okay, so can you tell me where you first went when you done with training?
What?
Can you tell me where you went when you were done with training?
Where I went?
Yes.
We didn't have no training. They just put you on the damn ship and you got that when you was gone.
Where did you go on the ship in the beginning, do you think?
England.
Okay.
Went to England.
What when did you start transporting stuff to?
What did you say?
He wants to know what kind of stuff you guys transported. What kind of stuff did the ships carry?
Jesus Christ, what didn't we carry? Took everything I had. Fight a war. Hell, I can't remember.
They had to take all the stuff to different parts of the services. They're the ones that took them their food, their
How long ago has
trucks,
that been?
Like supplies?
supplies.
How long ago has that been?
Yeah, 80 years.
Huh?
80 years.
80 years?
Yeah. Didn't you tell me that you guys transported fuel for Russia?
Oh, yeah.
So Russia could fight?
We took everything. We took everything around the goddamn world. Yeah.
When you went to, you said that it was so cold when you were on the ship.
Cold.
Yeah.
Damn right it was cold.
What was
Especially when you were in Russia.
I say you said didn't you go through the North Pole?
Huh?
Didn't you go up around the North Pole? You guys had to transport stuff to the North Pole through there and...
Colder than hell up there.
Okay, so went to North Pole and around.
They went all the way around the world.
Right, interesting.
That's why I said you need to get a book on the Merchant Marines and read up on it because it's very interesting.
What the hell year was that?
1945.
45. Jesus Christ.
The 45 when...
That's a long time ago.
Yep, 74 years.
How many?
74.
74 years, and you think I'm going to remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Some people sometimes can't remember what...
Do you remember talking about
A lot of them died too. Lied. Not died, lied.
Yeah.
Why would they lie? So they could get out of the service?
I don't know.
Probably to get out of school.
What kind of food did they give you?
Food?
You said you had to eat a lot of canned food because the ship would roll so bad.
Well, yeah, you couldn't,
They couldn't, the cooks couldn't get anything out to
it's
serve
goddamn
them.
rough out there in the ocean, you couldn't, do nothing.
What happens if they died on the ship?
Huh?
Did any of the guys die on the ship?
What?
Did any of the servicemen die on the ship?
No.
Did you ever get hit by people shooting at you?
Hell, do you know how many years ago that's been?
Yeah, a long time.
About longer than I
I'm trying to
goddamn
think
can
of things
remember.
to ask you.
Did you go through the Atlantic?
Huh?
Did you go through the Atlantic Ocean?
Oh, hell yes. 7 days to England.
Okay.
We'd go over there and come back and go get some more and take it back over there.
Did you get like shot at by Germans or Japanese?
Both.
Okay.
Depends what ocean you're in.
True. That's true.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, that's been a long time ago.
Have you ever been in one of the ships? Have you ever been in a ship?
How many years ago has that been?
75.
Huh?
74 years.
Have you ever been in a ship? A warship?
No. Well, I'm going to California, and I know the USS Iowa there, and that's like the biggest warship of World War
I
II.
bet there ain't many of us guys left.
No, I've met a couple Navy guys.
Because we went to the Norfolk, Virginia, and went through one, and it's just unbelievable how.
Which one was it?
I can't remember what it was called.
Was it a battleship?
Mhm. It was a neat. It was neat to see.
We'd go to England, boy, and we'd hurry back and get back as fast as we could.
Why?
Huh?
Just to get more supplies?
Get
or
more
just,
supplies. Take over there again.
You had to take the tanks and all that kind of stuff.
Huh?
Didn't you guys carry? Did you carry like tanks and that kind of stuff too? Didn't you?
Yeah, I don't remember. What year was that? How many damn years ago?
A long time ago.
Did you help support D-Day or no?
Do what?
Did you help support D-Day?
He won't know
What's
what
that?
is. He won't know what D-Day is.
Operation Overlord, the invasion of Normandy.
Did you have anything to do with Normandy,
Normandy.
France. Okay.
France?
I didn't make that.
No, but you need to get a book and read it because it's unbelievable the stuff that the Merchant Marines did that no one
Get
else
our ass
would
shot
do.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, boy, that's been a long time ago.
Yes, it has.
I thought everybody forgot about it.
No. That's why he's doing this, so people don't forget.
Yeah, I know a couple people who do that. I know one guy from France. There's a lady author who does this stuff. She's written 3 books and is interviewed 250.
When they first started with the Merchant Marines, they were not considered part of the service.
Really?
They weren't even considered the service. It's only been, I'd say, maybe in the 80s.
You better want this light on, won't you?
No, he's all right. I think it was in the night. You should check into that. But I said when you guys were the Merchant Marines, you weren't even considered part of a service.
Oh, no.
You weren't even, they didn't accept you as anything. They finally, because in the beginning he didn't even get any veterans benefits until they finally changed
Well, that's
it.
been a long time ago, ain't it?
But,
How many years ago?
70.
Huh?
70 years ago.
70 years ago. I wasn't very old.
But yeah, they just changed that and they finally were accepted.
I wasn't very old then. 70 years ago. I don't know. How old am I now?
94.
84.
94.
94.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I'm getting old now.
But they just changed it so they can get benefits now for the veterans.
There ain't many of us guys left.
You and Hobie.
Damn devil don't even want us.
No, you and Hobie.
Huh?
You and Hobie.
The devil don't even want us.
No, he don't want you either.
Is that a friend of his?
He's in Miller's Mary Manor.
What the hell years was that?
98, I think. No, he's gonna be 96.
And
what years was that?
Does he live in the nursing home or the retirement community?
Retirement community.
Oh, I'll have to look for that because I've been there already.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Hobart Martin.
You want this light on?
No.
No, you're fine. Just stay where you're at. He just wants pictures of you.
Alright.
So what do you want to know?
Did you ever see any strange things in the water?
See what?
Strange things like weird lights?
I don't care. Jesus Christ, how many years ago was that been?
Would they have submarines then?
U-boats, yeah.
How many years ago was that been, for Christ's sake?
Long time.
Yes,
Did you see any submarines?
Huh?
Did you see any submarines?
Lots of them.
That's what he wanted to know if you saw submarines. Were they American?
The hell, they'd follow us.
Were they American or Japanese, you think?
Could it be both?
Huh?
Could it be both?
What's that say?
He said, could it have been both Japanese and American?
Sure. Then where were you going? I wasn't very old then.
No. Well, you couldn't have been if you were dumb enough to sign up to go, huh?
I didn't sign it. Well, I signed up because they tried to put my ass in the army.
There you go.
I didn't want to get in the goddamn army.
There you so see that's they would have been drafted if they didn't enlist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So there's something for you.
That damn army's the last place you wanted to be. Boy, it's been a long time ago.
Yep. If they ever make time travel, I'll go back.
Oh, no kidding. It'd be interesting, wouldn't
Oh
it?
yeah, because
Hell, yours was that?
How many years ago?
What was yours?
I don't 1940s?
40?
41 through
When the hell I
45.
graduated from high school?
Were you the only one 43? Were you the only one in your family that went to the service?
Hell
was
no.
Fritz in the service?
Fritz was in the army.
His brother. He's dead now, but
Eddie Martin?
well, everybody went then. You didn't.
Everybody, they took everybody. Got old enough to leave, forget to leave home and go.
So were you supposed to be 18 when you
Huh?
were you supposed to be 18 when you went, or could you go at any age?
Hell, I was 17.
I know, because you lied about your age.
Huh?
You lied about your age.
Well, they didn't do shit. All they wanted to do.
Right. Say, I knew you were.
That's been so damn long ago, I can't remember much about
that's
it anymore. Huh. I wasn't very old.
Did you ever lose anybody on the ship? Did anybody get killed?
Once in a while.
Why would they get killed, you think?
Can't remember a lot.
Well, I mean, did somebody shoot at you and that's why, or
Hell, I can't remember a lot of that stuff.
did you ever, when you were on your ships making deliveries, did you ever get off the ship to help unload? Did you
We
guys
never
do
helped
that?
unload or nothing. We get off ship all the time.
But you didn't have to help unload things when you delivered them.
We get up there and go to town. Well, that was a long time ago.
So how did you get things unloaded?
They had people come ashore.
Oh,
Longshoremen.
there you go.
Called them longshoremen.
Okay, there you go. So when didn't you I thought you guys transported horses or something for
Huh?
I thought you transported horses for Russia.
Everything. We took everything every place.
Why would they help out Russia?
Can't remember a lot of shit.
Was Russia on your side?
Huh?
Was Russia on America's side?
Yeah.
Okay. So who were you against? Just the Japanese?
I guess. I don't remember. Boy, it's been a long time ago.
yes, it has.
How many years ago has that been?
He'll say that 20 times.
I understand.
Huh?
Huh?
How many years ago has that been?
74 years ago.
74. And I'm supposed to remember. I can't remember my own damn birthday.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
What kind of questions?
We was young then.
Yeah. You weren't married or nothing.
Took
Never
us-
even had a girlfriend.
High school. A lot of us went right out of high school.
Did most of your Did most of your classmates go too?
Huh?
Did most of the classmates, like the guys that you were friends with, did most of them go to service?
Damn near everybody.
Did you
join the different branches of the
Yeah.
service, or they put your ass in the army?
Okay. Did you ever had like help with, like destroyers when
Do
you're
what?
Did you ever help with the destroyer ships?
like convoys?
Convoys? Were you ever in convoys?
Oh yeah, we run the convoys all the time.
Why would you run a convoy?
Huh?
Why did they run convoys?
It's safer. You take one ship, you didn't get a. Hell, you used to see people, ships that leave New York City and be back in 10 minutes.
They were that close to the United States.
Well, I guess they was. Yeah. Boy, that's been a long time ago.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
How many goddamn years ago has that been?
74.
Huh?
74 years.
74 years old. I wasn't very damn old, was I?
No, you weren't. You were 17 years old.
17.
Yep.
Well, I'm 14.
Huh?
I'm 14 years old.
You're only 14. You look like you're about 18.
That's what a lot of people say.
So what grade are you in?
I'm going in the ninth.
Okay. So you were a year behind. See, Isabel is really.
Yeah, I know who Isabel is.
What,
You want this light
that's
on?
what I say. She's only.
No, thank you.
She's only a year.
Yeah, I remember when I was in second grade. She was in second grade with me, and she just won a grade ahead.
Yeah, I would say they
Because she
put
was
her
so
a year.
smart.
Yeah. She was in the she's in the drama over at Washington. She's big into that.
Really?
So you have to look. She's still only about that big though.
Oh yeah.
She's not very big.
Hell, I was only what? 16, 17
You were
years old.
17. Because you didn't go through the graduation ceremony.
Huh?
You didn't go through your graduation ceremony. You left to go to the service before that.
Yeah.
What else?
I'm trying to think.
That's been a long time ago, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
How many years ago that been?
Too many. Too many.
Extremely older than me.
Yeah. You're one of the few remaining veterans.
Huh?
You're one of the few remaining veterans.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You're the closest World War II veteran I've met. That's where I live.
From our area. Well, there's not many around here.
I didn't graduate from my school yet.
He still no, you didn't. He still goes to the veterans program when they have it at the school.
I hadn't graduated from my school
He's
then yet.
probably the oldest. Well, this year at the alumni, he was the oldest graduate at Grover. He was from Grovertown, then they had Hamlet, and then it became Morgan Davis. He was the oldest graduate at the alumni. So.
Well, it's been a long time ago, ain't it?
Yeah.
How many years ago has that been?
74.
Huh?
74 years.
74? I was just a kid.
Yes, you were. Yeah.
All of them were kids.
A lot of them were kids. You're going to be 94.
How old am I now?
93 and 3.
Huh?
You'll be 94 next month.
Who?
You.
94? Jesus Christ, I am getting old, ain't I?
Yeah. Next Monday you'll be married 69 years too.
Wow.
Next Monday you're going to be married 69 years.
Married?
To Mom.
I never heard of such a thing when I was back then.
No, you didn't.
Back then.
No. No.
Huh.
Yeah, the oldest couple I know were married 75 years.
Really?
There ain't a hell of a lot. Ain't very many of us left anymore, is there?
Nope.
He received a medal from
Huh?
Russia. I'm telling you, you received a medal from Russia for helping transport goods to the Russian troops.
Did you ever talk to any of the Russians?
Oh yeah, they'd come ashore. Oh, we was with them all the time.
Did you understand what they were saying?
Could you understand them when they talked to you? Did they talk English?
Some of them.
Some of them.
Some of them.
Did you talk to the Germans?
Never seen no Germans.
No Germans. Did you ever see any Japanese?
Japanese saw that, and yeah.
But that wasn't good when you saw them.
Huh?
That wasn't good though when you saw the Japanese, right?
I can't remember.
Because when the Japanese
That's a
was
long
part
time
of
ago.
the,
I can't remember. I can't remember half of it anymore.
but they hauled fuel, they hauled food, they
How long
hauled
ago's that been?
equipment, they hauled,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
a lot of stuff.
yeah. But you do need to get a book and read it.
Okay.
It's very interesting.
Okay, I'll look at my Barnes and Noble.
Yeah. Or go to the library and ask them.
Okay.
Can't remember all the goddamn ships you lose.
Did any of your
Come over here and get a load you take off and
Why would you lose a ship?
they blow your ass out of the ocean.
Okay.
And it's after you.
So they were after you guys because they didn't want you to get the all the
stuff over there.
So they would try to blow you up to get, so they wouldn't have their.
Well, it was a long time ago.
Well, you transported ammunition and all that kind of stuff.
You name it, we took it.
That's what I say. That's
Lots of food. They didn't have nothing to eat.
Wouldn't it be rotten by the time you got it there?
Huh?
Wouldn't it be rotten by the time you got it there? I would think it would be.
Did you ever get any ships hit by kamikaze attacks?
What do you say?
Did you ever get any ships hit by the kamikaze, by the, what is that, German?
Japanese suicide pilots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
By the
once in a while.
Any close
They'd
encounters?
like to blow your ass out of the ocean.
Were you on any ships that got hit?
Oh,
No.
right next to you.
I would say, did you see any get hit?
Yes, I seen a lot of them get hit.
Would they sink?
Huh?
Would they sink?
Some of them.
Were you able to get people off of them before they would sink, usually?
Nope.
No?
If they happened to be lucky and jumped off the side, that was bad times, them. There ain't many of us guys left, is there?
Nope.
I can't remember too much about them.
It's great that you remember some.
Did they give you uniforms to wear? Or
We never had no uniform.
You never had uniforms to wear? What, you just wore whatever clothes you had?
Like we was going to work.
Did they give you coats and stuff when you went where it was so cold?
Huh?
Did they give you coats and stuff when you were up in
Hell no. You better have your own.
Okay. Well, there you go.
That's been a long time ago.
Yes, it has.
How many years ago that been, for Christ's sake?
74 years.
Huh?
74 years.
74?
Yeah.
I was just a kid, wasn't
Yeah.
Yep, everybody was a kid.
That's why you said they'd take anybody that was breathing. They didn't care how old you were.
My folks, they never knowed where I was half the time. Never heard. They never knew where in the hell we was at.
Well, it's probably better that way,
Probably.
you know. Because you couldn't write them because you couldn't get mail to them Now they got computers where you can just write each other all day long.
Yeah. What the hell years was that? What was the years?
43.
1943.
Yep. Yep.
Where the hell did the time go?
Really, and you're still here.
Didn't even have any girlfriends.
That was probably better. Then you didn't have to worry about him getting in with somebody else.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go interview another guy in North Justin tomorrow.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know him?
When I was on the Facebook, I got one other guy who said.
That's good.
There ain't very many of us left anymore, is there?
No, American Legion in North Judson, so. Well, my mom brought me because I can't drive.
Yeah. Have you,
I was
been
probably,
in
I was
contact
probably
with
only
anybody at the
16 years
Hamlet
old.
American Legion?
No.
Both?
Do you know do you remember who Bob Purcell is?
Who?
Bob Purcell?
I know the last name.
That's what I'm saying. He was in the Hamlet Legion with you. Maybe he was He lives over between Hamlet and Knox.
Yeah, I know his
They do what?
daughter. I don't know if it's a daughter or
Not a
granddaughter.
granddaughter.
Because I think it was, I don't know if it was her granddaughter or something, but she was my teacher.
Oh, yeah, oh gosh. Can't think of her first name. Lori Purcell. What's her last name, Purcell?
Yeah.
In elementary.
Yeah.
Yep.
Me and her did not get along.
I don't think she got along with a lot of people, so that was his daughter-in-law. Yeah, she was not
She's still not a good person.
I would say she's still kind of,
my brother told me she cusses at the kids.
oh, really? That's not good.
You should have seen me with her. I argued with her every day.
I would say you probably had lots of teachers then that.
Oh, that's been a long time ago, ain't it?
Yes, it has. Any other questions you can think
How
of?
many years ago has that been?
Too many to count.
So I should see about this Bob Purcell dude?
I bet there ain't very many of us guys left.
I know his address is Knox, Indiana. If
You think
get in
there
the
is?
phone book, probably it's Robert Purcell.
Okay.
No, but.
I bet there ain't very many of us left.
No, there's not. Was Greasy in the service?
Devil don't want me.
No, he doesn't. Was Greasy in the service?
Who?
Greasy.
Who?
Greasy.
No.
No.
Did you ever get any nicknames during the
Huh?
war?
Did you get what?
Nicknames?
Did you have a nickname? Did you have a nickname in school? Or see, the only thing that I know was
That's been so
Bob.
damn long. That's been so damn long ago. I can't remember.
No, you probably
much
didn't have
about
a
it.
nickname when you were in the
I can't
service.
remember very much.
You didn't have a nickname in service, probably. Trying to think what else to ask you.
They'd want to shoot our ass off.
Well, yeah, 'cause they didn't want you to get the supplies to the other people.
I can remember that.
They didn't want you getting supplies delivered. So where did you always pick the supplies up in New York, or did you go all over the world to get supplies?
What?
Where did you get the supplies that you put on the ship to take to the servicemen? Where did the supplies, did they come from all over the world?
Most of them were from the United States.
Okay. That's what, but they weren't always out of like New York. I mean, it were different parts of the United States, right? Probably depended on what coast you were on.
Huh?
Probably depended if you were on the west coast or the east coast.
Me? I was on both of them.
But to get supplies.
Get supplies, I don't know.
Probably both sides.
You know how many years ago that's been?
More than I've been here.
Do you know the name of the medal he got?
No, but I can ask.
Ain't many
I
of
can
us
ask
guys
my
left
mom.
anymore,
I
is
can
there?
ask my mom, and I could always email you what it was called.
Okay.
You know, 'cause I.
There ain't many of us guys left, is there?
No.
I'll ask her a couple things like, and then I'll see if I can find out, let you know.
Boy, it's been a long time ago.
Did you transport any commanders?
Huh?
Did you transport any commanders?
What do you think?
Did you transport any big shots?
I suppose, but I can't remember.
Did you sleep in bunks?
Huh?
Did you sleep in them little bunks? Is that what they had to sleep in?
Boy, it's been a long time ago.
Did you ever take on water?
Take on water. What kind of water?
When you were out in the ocean? Take on a lot of water and think you're going to sink? Or were the ships too big for that?
Can't remember. Boy, it's been a long time ago.
Yes, it has.
Somebody want to shoot our ass off. Get shot at a lot of that time.
Did you mop floors?
Huh?
Did you mop the floors, or what did you do?
I worked down there. I was working in the engine room.
The engine room? Did you have to help repair things if they broke down?
No. We was always busy.
Did you ever have...
How many goddamn years ago has that been?
A long time. Longer than I've been alive.
I bet you.
So what do they do in the engine rooms?
Huh?
What do you do in an engine room? Just
Work.
keep it make sure the motors were running?
Had to work,
Did you have to work in the kitchen?
you know.
Never had to do that? What did you do for clean clothes? Did they have a place you could wash
We
your
had
clothes?
washing machines and stuff.
See, I didn't know that.
You
So
learn
they had-
something new every day.
Yeah. So see,
Hell,
there's
it's been so goddamn long ago, I can't hardly remember.
something.
How many years ago that been?
74 years.
Jesus Christ.
Any other questions you can think of? I'm trying to help you.
It's alright, I understand.
So what's your last name?
Guzak?
Who's that?
We worked all the time.
Sounds familiar. Did you work in shifts?
What?
Did you work in shifts?
Shifts.
Shifts.
Shifts. No.
Or did everybody just work
Depending on
when
what your
job was?
what you're supposed to be doing. I can't remember.
I bet you got in trouble.
Huh?
I bet you got in trouble a few times.
That was our middle name.
I can believe that.
We didn't give a damn. That's been a long time ago, ain't it?
Did you have to respect your Did you have officers?
Officers. Oh yeah.
They did have officers in the Merchant Marine?
Oh yeah.
Do you know what you were? Were you like a midshipman?
How many goddamn years ago that been?
Too many, Dad.
Huh?
Too many.
Yes, that's been a long time ago.
Long time, I know.
Getting shot at.
So what would they sound an alarm when you were,
Huh?
when they started shooting at you? Did they sound an alarm or tell you to take cover?
I don't know.
Or you just kept doing what you were supposed to do?
Can't remember a lot of that damn stuff anymore. How many years ago that been?
Too many years.
Older than you.
Older than me.
I was probably only 16, 17.
Yeah, you were 17 when you went in. Did you just serve one cycle?
Huh?
How many years do you think you were in it? Just one, what, like 4 years?
I don't
2
remember.
years?
I can't remember.
I'll find that stuff out for you.
It's alright.
That's been a long time ago.
Yes, it has. And then
How many years ago that been?
74.
Huh?
74.
74? Well, I was just young enough to thought I knowed everything then.
Yeah. Thought you knew everything,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
74 years ago. Jesus Christ.
Tried to more than that, but I knew.
I wasn't very old.
No. Did any of your friends join the same service you were in? You were the only one?
Hell, I can't remember.
How'd you find out about the Merchant Marines?
I can't even remember that.
Since it wasn't a part of the service, did you just want to go on a boat?
I don't remember. Can't remember.
You can't remember?
Can't remember that stuff.
Maybe it's something you don't want to remember.
Probably. Some of it.
Right. Right.
I can't remember coming home on leave.
You probably didn't get many.
I can't remember that.
You think there was a lot of ships in the Merchant Marine group?
A lot of them. More than anybody else, because we had to deliver supplies to.
So you had to have a lot of them. Keep them going.
Yeah. It's been so damn low now I can't remember a lot of stuff.
Probably better.
How many years ago has that been?
74.
Huh?
74.
74? I wasn't very old, was I?
No, you're still a young man, aren't you?
I don't know how old I was.
17.
Huh?
17.
17. I know my folks didn't know where the hell I was at sometimes for 6, 7 months at a time. Maybe longer than that.
It was probably better that way. There was
Huh?
10. It was probably better that way when there's 10 kids.
Yeah, they didn't know where the hell was at.
There was 10 of them in the family.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Where were you when Hiroshima and Nagasaki got bombed?
Huh?
Where-
What do you think?
Where were you when
The atomic bomb was dropped.
when the atomic bomb was dropped? Were you in the service
I
then?
can't remember.
When was it dropped?
45. August 6, 1945.
I don't
You might
remember
have
all
been
that
still
stuff.
in it
Boy,
that
it's been a
time.
long time ago.
You might have
How
still
many
been
years
in
ago
at
that
time.
been?
74 years.
Huh?
74 years.
How old was
17.
I? Huh?
17.
Well, I know my folks didn't know where the hell I was sometime for
Yeah.
a long time.
It's probably better off they didn't know where you were at.
They never where the hell I was at.
No.
'Cause we traveled all the time.
Well, you probably couldn't stay in one place because then they could find you and bomb you. So they probably had to keep moving.
Yeah.
That's probably why you kept moving.
I forget how many days it took to get to England.
You went through lots of time zones.
Huh?
You had to go through a lot of time zones.
I can't.
Why would you go to England?
Huh?
Why did you go to England?
England. How'd I go to England?
Why?
Took supplies over there all the time. They didn't have nothing. They didn't have nothing to eat. They didn't have a damn thing to eat even over there then.
Well, good thing for America, huh?
Why, there wouldn't have been no England or nothing if it wouldn't have been the United States. Yes. I wasn't very old then.
Was you out before the war was over?
No.
You didn't. You finished. You got out of the service before the war was over?
Mm-mm.
No. You were still in when the war was over?
I wasn't very old.
Mm-mm.
Well, I think this.
How old was I?
17.
16 or 17 when I went in.
You were 17.